All aboard? That's right, we're going to combine model trains with the history of railroads. We're headed to the Western Pennsylvania Model Train Museum. It's a one-tank trip.
Our display has 3 real miles of track running, and we usually run 25 to 30 trains on it at one time.
North of Pittsburgh is one of the finest model train museums you'll find anywhere. You have to see it to believe it. The tracks authentically recreate nearly 300 miles of countryside from Pittsburgh all the way to Cumberland, Maryland.
The display will take you through it, leaving Pittsburgh, going through Glenwood Yard, McKeesport, Connellsville, Ohiopyle, Rockwood, Meyersdale, Allegheny Station. It comes down Homesteaders Curve and into Cumberland, Maryland.
All the buildings, the houses, the bridges, everything are accurate. Each individual property is handmade from historical photos and photos taken today. And Ray told me that for one visitor, it might have been just a little too accurate.
We have a church here in Cumberland, and the wife said to her husband one day, she says, "Do you recognize that church?" And he stood there with a dumb look on his face, and she says, "You better, because we were married in that church." So these buildings are identical, and people do recognize them. We have people say our grandmother lived in that house.
So how long did it take to build this masterpiece? The answer will amaze you.
This right now is 33 years of work, and it's still not completed.
Well, we're here at Salisbury Viaduct, located in Somerset, Pennsylvania, and this structure actually does exist. And on the railroad here, it crosses over the Baltimore and Ohio, which you see 2 trains passing here. One of the largest locomotives ever built, a 2884 on the Baltimore and Ohio, known as the M1 class, and a set of Baldwin shark-nosed diesels built in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And for those both young and young at heart, the lower level of the museum is set up with trains you can actually run yourself.
This is the kids area where they get to play with trains. They get to push a button here, and the train will start. It'll make one lap around the layout and come back to a stop. We do have a snack bar. There's hot dogs and sandwiches, pop, candy, hot pretzels. So it's a fun place, especially for kids. Kids really like it. The grown-ups like it upstairs.
And of course, the best part is, it's just a one-tank trip. David Moss, Fox 8 News.